Hi everybody and welcome back to another Legends of Runeterra video and gameplay. Today I have a deck I'm calling Infinity Gauntlet. Vi's got the Gauntlet and Taric's got the Infinity Stones that are going to be put into it. So yeah, I really like this deck. Super fun concept. A little bit different. We do see Vi, I guess, with Targon just because of the gems every once in a while, but I'm kind of putting my own twist on this and building my own deck around it. So the kind of important units that we have in this deck are the gem producers and gift giver and mentor of the stones. Really important. They give us the gems we can use to heal, buff our units, and all that sort of good stuff. The gems are just going to allow us to level up Vi super fast. We can get her to that 10 attack threshold really fast, twice as fast actually, because one, you're playing the card which grants her +1, but then the actual attack from the gem is also being granted to her, so really easy to get her to level up. Other important cards, we have Chump Wumps and we have or Clump of Wumps and Chump Wump. They're producing mushrooms. Really the same idea here, that we can play mushrooms if we need to level up Vi in a pinch, but we also are running 2 Get Excited and 2 Rummages. This is allowing us to deal extra damage to the enemy nexus. It allows us to, the Rummage is allowing us to cycle through our deck and get the cards that we need to win early game, and then yeah, just getting the correct cards and sequencing and dealing a ton of damage to the enemy nexus. Another important card here in the mid game, we've got Assembly Bot. When you cast a spell, grant me +1/+1. This just compounds really well with the spells from the gems and the mushrooms. You can save this guy pretty easily with burst speed mushrooms. You have to proactively use the gems though, but it will grant him +2/+1. You know, in by just using the gems, just one gem. It's super good spell to use on the Assembly Bot. And then also if you support him with Taric, or really any other card, once you play Taric, you play a spell on Taric, then the supported unit also has the spell played on him. That counts. That other spell being cast on the other supported unit also counts as a spell cast and grants the Assembly Bot an additional +1/+1. So you can get kind of a sneaky attack in with the Assembly Bot that the enemy might not be expecting. Yeah, so because we're running Taric as well, we've got kind of buffing up spell options for our supported units and for Taric. So Pel Cascade is important. We got Sumpworks Maps, which comes in handy. Bastion every once in a while will come in handy, and then we've got Blessing of Targon. Kind of as our super powerful stat giving spell. Finishing up the game here, we've got for late game Jay Medarda and Arbiter of the Peak. Both of these cards are really good. Jay Medarda works well with the gems as well as another gem target. When I'm targeted and survive, draw 1, so that really compounds well with the gems. We get to draw more cards and potentially get more cards that will allow us to finish the game. And Arbiter of the Peak, yeah, I mean, we're just using gems, we're supporting our units. It's really easy to get this guy to 0. To be 0 cost and be a late game monster that works really well with Taric. Alright, so yeah, that's about it for this deck. If you like this sort of video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks. Alright, so we're going against the Gangplank Misfortune deck. Noxus Bilgewater. Alright, early game aggression is pretty common in this type of deck, so early game is pretty important for us, and I kind of like this opening hand, to be honest. We're going to get rid of Mentor of the Stones, and we get Sumpworks Map, which is really nice. That's kind of like our late game finishing card that we want to have with Taric and with Vi and with our Assembly Bot, so I'm pretty happy with that. And we end up drawing a Mentor of the Stones anyway. Alright, so we've got the Gift Giver, we got our gem out. This is looking pretty good. We can attack here with the Gift Giver, and yeah. Doesn't really have any early game aggression cards here, so he doesn't play them. And we've got a turn 2 and a turn 3 play, which is super nice. We're going to play Chump of Wumps. This is pretty safe. If he's got something like Make It Rain, he won't kill either of our units, which is cool. And there's his Make It Rain. Okay, so yeah, we retain both of our units, and I mean, I guess he could have Parlay or something, but doesn't look like he does, so we're good with that. And yeah, I'm going to heal my Clump of Wumps here just a little bit, just if he's got another Make It Rain, I want to make sure I get a little bit of damage on him. And we do. 4 damage is really nice.
I'm one of the good guys, but not that good.
Alright. So there's his Legion Saboteur there. Yeah, I'm glad he didn't get that earlier. That would have been kind of hard to deal with. And Mentor of the Stones is okay. We're still kind of susceptible to another Make It Rain, especially since he has put down his Misfortune. It could be a Misfortune Make It Rain. So I'm going to pass here. We've got some things that we can work around here, like Pale Cascade and our Mushrooms. So I may just... I kind of want to trick him into attacking with his units and see if I can get value out of these spells. Alright, so he just attacks with 1. That's not really what I want to see here. But I also want to take out this unit. So yeah, we're going to play the Mushroom Cloud here, and now we can use Pale Cascade as kind of a follow-up and make sure that we take this unit out. This is also replacing our hand here, leveling up Vi as well, so it's not like totally going to waste. Drawing a card, super nice. We get a Taric, I like to see that. And yeah, we're just trying to avoid as much damage as possible, especially with these kind of aggro decks. It's really hard to deal with them late game once they get like their decimates out, and yeah, they can just deal a whole bunch of damage to us and we won't be able to respond. Alright, Vi's looking pretty good here. We're going to put our first one down. We can target the Misfortune. It's going to be hard for him to deal enough damage to kill my Vi before I can take out our Misfortune as well. So yeah, kind of unlikely that he's going to have anything. And we've got a backup Vi too if he does manage to kill her here. Alright, so the attack goes through. That's nice. And he's got Jack the Winner. Yeah, I can kill him with my Vi if I need to. He's got Sleep with the Fishes here, but that kind of weakens him a little bit. He can deal some extra damage. This is looking alright here. I think I'm going to probably play Taric though. So we're good with this. Taric goes down. And now he's got Sleep with the Fishes. If he uses that, it deals extra damage to him though too. So I'm not super upset about that if he uses it, if I'm being honest. He's also running kind of low on cards in his hand. He's got 4. Yeah, and if he attacks with these units here, I can just kill whichever one I want to, or just let it go. I've got Sumpworks Map for next round that I can use to power through and hit the enemy nexus. Okay, so yeah, he uses Sleep with the Fishes, uses it on Jack the Winner. Cool with that. Backup Vi is looking really nice as well. If he attacks with his Gangplank, he's only attacking with Jack the Winner. I could still use this Blessing of Targon to protect Vi, but I'm kind of thinking I'm just going to let this go through. Just preserve my units here on the board, use the health to try to get a win right now. Alright, Pale Cascade is really nice to have. We can use our Blessing of Targon on Vi. We want to do that first. Heal up Vi, and then we can use the Sumpworks Map on Taric. This is just getting us over the 14 damage threshold. And then we've got Pale Cascade back up here as well. It's going to be really hard with these regions to actually deal with this. And yeah, I get the damage through and I'm winning the game now. Got to see the level up first for Vi and end up winning. Yeah, so pretty good gameplay there. That's exactly what we want to see with our cards, with our spells, leveling up Vi, using the Sumpworks Map on Taric and getting the win with our champions. Yeah, you can do the same thing with Assembly Bot. Super easy way to get a win. Yeah, and we out-aggress them, so that's cool.